Minecraft, and splash text that I don't understand. It's in another language, I presume. This is episode 20 of Final Fantasy 1.1.1, the custom map that Brian is playing. We are going to head over to the Unholy Ghost, a new sand desert area. And what the blazes do you think we'll find over there? That's right, there's going to be blazes, and the blazes are going to get me. But then I will get smart and come back and exact my revenge. But then at the end of the episode, we'll discover that the blazes had their own final revenge for me as well. They are destructive little critters. Let's go ahead and get started. Area: Unholy Ghost. Tunnel through. Nope. I hear a bunch of bad guys around. I'm a little bit worried about where I am. Usually these area markers are pretty safe, but I hear skeletons. Underneath? Nope. Over the top? Nope. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. All right. Well, with those inspiring words... Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Is that sand? I think it's sandstone above me. But I didn't realize that it's going to be tough even to get on top of this area, perhaps. Well, I'm going to start by tunneling across because I only have a few blocks, and so I won't be able to go up yet, and so I'm just going to tunnel inside and see what I find. And I should point out that there's cactus here too, which is another new block for Brian. I don't know if there's going to be sand, falling sand, above any of the sandstone, and so I've got a torch down here. I can actually even stand here and just kind of mine directly up. And if there does happen to be falling sand, it'll fall on the torch and I'll be okay. But I think I'm just going to try to dig kind of a staircase on up and see what happens over here. There we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sand mining. Awesome. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back in once something interesting begins to happen. Oh dear. I've just been tunneling up and up and up, and now I hear blazes. And so that's not good. I'm about to run out of torches anyway, and I wasn't really prepared with kind of any other items or good stuff. And so, rather than immediately go up into a den of blazes, I am going to come back now with some proper inventory and be ready for this adventure. And I don't know if the blazes will be able to track me out of here. I didn't even think about that. Let me go ahead and put a torch right there. Hopefully the blazes can't, like, follow me all the way across here. And so hopefully I will be safe for my walk back, but I will see you guys back at the base. And I can see back over at my new base that I've got a couple of big trees that have grown, and so that is terrific because I am going to need the wood to create some more torches. I am happy with my ladder system over here, and I'm also happy about kind of the relative safety of this whole area. Now that I've lit this up, I'm not worried about skeletons going and somehow knocking me off of this little brick walkway that I have over here. So I am going to get some appropriate adventuring inventory, and then we will start exploring the sand area. Okay, I am back. I have a little bit more inventory, including a bucket of water, some food, and some more torches, as well as a bunch of arrows. If I climb a little bit higher, I'm going to be within range of these blaze spawners that I hear. And I know that blazes also are good at spawning at most any light level, and so they might start spawning in my stairway if I'm not careful. And so the blaze spawner is going to be a pain in the neck probably to try to locate. But hopefully it also means I'm near the surface, and so I'm just going to try to work quickly if possible. And see if we can quickly get up to the surface and see where these blazes are, and see what we can do about them. And I haven't been using torch mining. That would have been smart. I should have put down a torch before I started opening this up. Okay, yes, there is the surface. And so I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of light there, and then torch mine that, and should I just try to pillar on up? I think I will. There is E. There's a ton of danger. Ooh, I heard the blazes taking some damage already. Oh, there's a blaze. Hello. And he's already setting this area on fire, but I am... Alright. I think I might have just killed one. That is cool. And so I'm really... Oh, crap. Must be another one right over here. I'm still not in a great spot. Let's see. What is the right way to handle this? There he is. Hello, Blaze. Why can I not hit you? Ah, I'm on fire. Oops, crap. Alright, well the good news is I can put myself out very easily. I can... Oh, crap, crap, crap. There he is. Whew! Oh, and here comes another one. Oh, dear. Alright, so they are just going to keep spawning and keep coming down this area, and so I'm going to block this off for the moment and get out of range of the spawner. Okay, and so I can pillar up there. I should use the water to my advantage somehow here, but also not have the water knock out all the torches in my staircase. And so I should have brought an infinite water supply. That would have been smart. Should have brought 2 buckets and made an infinite water supply. Oh well. Let's see. I don't know that there's going to be any other easy way to do this. I think what I need to do is ensure I have some water here to fall into. Actually, I can make myself like a safe drop. There we go. And if I can lure the blazes down into here, that'll hurt them too. But it seems like the blazes might be smart, and so they don't want to come down in here. No, he's taking damage. There we go. Alright, and so that could work in my favor. I still need a way to get up, and so now I also need to like carve around this. Ugh. Alright. I'll figure something out. Okay, the sound effects in Minecraft are glitching out over here, and I just saw a blaze glitching through the wall. And so I presume I am somewhere neat where I can almost see where the blazes are. I'm going to go ahead and continue to block this off until I get a better sense of exactly what is here. Let's do that, that, and that. And yeah, I'm just carving a staircase up kind of next to where I just was. But I've never heard Minecraft sound effects be this glitchy. The rest of the game seems okay, but the sound effects are just going haywire. I hope that the recording software is going to get so that you can hear what I'm hearing. Okay, I think possibly I'm... Oh, crap, out to the top. With the sound effects glitching out... Oh, there's a blaze, okay. With the sound effects glitching out, it's hard for me to tell when the blaze are going to be shooting at me. But I've killed another one. I'm just going to try to put my head up here and see... Oh, there's another blaze, there's another blaze. Alright, I would like to go fetch my bucket of water, which isn't really doing me any good right now, way back over here. And so I'm going to grab that and take it along with me somewhere useful. And see what kind of progress I can make. I should also really check on the audio quality, so I'll be right back. Oh my gosh! Blaze in the stairway! Look out! I can't hear anything. This is crazy. Oh, I see. I opened up something completely up here. Alright. There we go. Okay, so I have some water over here in case I catch fire, but once again I'm going to try to peek my head out up here and just see... Oh my gosh! Alright, caught fire already. Yuck. And I also need to eat some food. Oh, and here come the blazes after me. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I think too many of them have spawned, and so I'm going to have to walk away from this area and come back, and so I am going to do that. I will see you guys in a little bit. It is another fresh day and a fresh recording set for Brian. I am ready to climb back up this staircase, get out on top of the world over here, meet whatever blazes may be here to face me, and start getting a look at this sand area. And so without further ado, great, let's get out here. I am on top of the world. I do expect blazes to still spawn somewhere. Oop, right there, okay. And I wonder... Okay, crap. Hold on. Let's get in some water. Let's get in some water. In the water. In the water. Not good. Not good. Not good. Where's my water? Come on. Fall in there. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. Oh, that happens a lot with me in new recording sets. Okay, hopefully all my stuff didn't fall in the fire, and I should have just tried to get the second bucket of water on my bar. Let's see. I think I'm going to try to go back there with just a sword and see if I can pick up most of my items. And so we will see how that goes. I will be back. Okay, I've got no armor, And the blaze probably have not despawned yet, so I should be fine, right? Okay, let's try this again. I still hear the zombie who I didn't manage to kill. I know there's some water sitting right here, too, if I really need it. But I intend to... Oops. Alright, spider can die in a fire. Here's all my stuff. Okay, great. So the good news is, I'm going to get most of my stuff back, assuming I manage to stay alive for 10 seconds this time. But at the same time, it would be great... Here is the spawner, except for I do not have... Okay, and here's a bucket of water, which I'm now standing... Oh, I died again. Alright. I can do this. I can do this. Let's see. Should I run over there again? Should I make some armor first? I don't have... I actually can make fire resistance potions. I forgot about this. I completely forgot about that. I have all the ingredients for that back home. I am going to do that, because that just makes sense. So, hopefully my stuff won't despawn. I'm not sure how far away it is. But yeah, I'm going to run back and make some fire resistance potions, so I'll see you guys in a short bit. Alright, after a bad start, I now have an 8-minute potion of fire resistance that I made from all the potion stuff that I found over at the Broken Wizard. And so, I am ready to head on back. I just assumed that all of my other items have despawned, because it's been 20 minutes, and even though I haven't been kind of right next to that area, I think that chunk is still loaded. And, yeah, with the potion of fire resistance, I think this will get 100 times easier. And so I will head over there and see you guys in a moment. Okay, I'm drinking the potion of fire resistance. Great, and so now I have 8 minutes of fire resistance, which should be plenty to take on some of the blazes that I found out around here, and take out the spawner that I'd already uncovered, deal with whatever other enemies may be up here, and not have to worry about the fire at all. Okay, so here are blazes. You I do not care about, because you can set me on fire all you want, although let's go after the spawner first. That seems to be the blaze spawner. Oops. Alright, got rid of one blaze spawner. And they can still hit me with their fireballs as kind of just a melee-style attack that just does damage on my armor and my person, and so I do still have to worry about that a tiny bit. But then after I manage to take out a few of these blazes, and I should just keep an eye on my health to make sure I'm still regenerating health and all that kind of good stuff. But I think once I take out these blazes, then we'll be in pretty good shape. And also, the blazes are adding plenty of light to the area by setting things on fire. Hey, and I'm getting some experience, too. Terrific. And I'm getting some blaze rods. Hello, zombie. The blazes like to hover just kind of right outside your area. This is the first time I've ever fought blazes kind of in an open area like this. I've only fought them enclosed in the nether in my exploration and tactics world, and so this is definitely a little bit different kind of style of blaze fighting than I'm accustomed to, and I need to eat some bread. But it seems like there's only one left. I've not been paying attention to this landscape to know if there might be holes. I have a bow and arrow. Why don't I use that? There we go. Awesome. Okay, and it has gotten quiet. Now, another thing that I immediately want to do before I do anything else is go ahead and set myself up with an infinite pool of water out here somewhere, so that if I do end up catching on fire later, I can do that. I still have 5 minutes of fire resistance on me and plenty of torches, and so I think the smart thing to do is to start just lighting up the desert while I have the fire resistance. Look out for any cheaty holes that might fall out of the earth, although I kind of doubt it. Given that there's all sand around here, I imagine that it's just going to be kind of bad landscape that makes it more difficult to move quickly, but not actually holes off the world. I could be wrong. Yeah, and then I'm not sure really. Up here looks like another, yep. Alright, step 1, take out the spawner. Step 2, take out the blazes. Alright, and so definitely I should try to do this as much as possible. In fact, I'm even going to leave those blazes behind and just go looking for other blaze spawners while I still have 5 minutes of fire resistance left on me. And, alright, you're in my way. Out of my way! And I am still regenerating health. Let's try to find another direction to go. I hear skeletons on fire behind me somewhere. Okay, looks like there's somewhere down here. I also lost track of where I came up. I know it was... Right, it's by my little water pool that's over here, and so I think I will be able to find that again. Did more blazes spawn, or has he just been chasing me? Alright, let's try going down here. Oops. And I see a creeper. And there are more blazes over there, it looks like. Oops, hello. Alright, got rid of the creeper. Let's go find the blazes over here. I imagine it's right here. Yep. So we'll take out that blaze. Oh, crap, crap! Alright. Creepers exploding. Yup. Are definitely a little bit more worrisome, and I also need to make sure I don't fall off the map, where the creepers don't explode away the map in a significant way, and I hear a zombie sneaking up on me somewhere. And I just got my first pieces of cactus. Hooray! Alright, I still didn't see where the zombie was. I still have 3.5 minutes. There's the zombie. Hello, zombie. Okay, great. Just continuing to add some light and look for more blaze spawners. There is a Whoozy zombie and a skeleton, apparently. And a creeper. Alright, so there actually are going to be a fair number of other... That looked like it was going to be a blaze spawner, and it is. Oh, creeper, help me out. Ah! Do you believe that? The creeper was going to come help me out with the blaze spawner, but then a skeleton shot him, and so the creeper all of a sudden decided to make some other plans. Alright, I'm in danger of falling off the world over here, so I need to be careful. I probably have 2 minutes and something left on my... what do you call? Get some rotten flesh over here. Alright, and... Yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention to the terrain right now, because I'm basically just trying to take out as many blaze spawners as I can. And then I'll go back and try to kind of like look around and see what I see on this area of the map. As well as try to even out the terrain some. For now I'm going to dig myself a little staircase up here if I can. Just to see what might be over here. I don't think there's much above me. One piece of sand isn't going to suffocate me. I don't immediately see a way to get over to an area where there might be another blaze spawner. And yeah, this is pretty treacherous terrain. That's going to be one of the most difficult parts of this area, I think. It's basically all this unshapen sand. Alright, this circles around to somewhere that I've been. How much time do I have left? I still have 1:25. Can I see... Looks like over here there might be another mound. I see, but these sand bits are not connected, and so I would need to bridge across. I might be able to do that real quick. Let's see if I can do that. And so basically, I want to bridge out over here. I don't see any skeletons on the horizon right now. Blazes could knock me off too. Crap, I didn't think of that until just now. Well, I will do that. I will jump over here. I will assume this is going to be a blaze spawner. It is. I will take it out. And now I will deal with the other enemies, such as... Well, I heard a skeleton and a creeper. But I think they may have fallen off the world. And I presume I've got 30 seconds of fire resistance. Looks like there might be something else over here that I could light up. I'm also a little bit worried about this sand, that there could be sand traps. That the world is going to kind of fall out from under me. But I don't immediately see another blaze spawner that I'm going to be able to get to in the next few seconds. Alright, so that said, I do see a spider kind of getting caught on a cactus over there. Okay, so I think the next step is I am alive and doing not badly. I am going to try to even out some of the terrain that is over here and also take out some of the cactuses just to make this land a little bit more easily and nicely traversable, and also keep my eyes open for anything interesting that I might see, but I will bring you guys back in only if there's something interesting. It just occurred to me that another smart thing to do is probably to leave little oases of infinite water pools kind of all around the map, and so around the areas that I've lit up anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. As you may or may not know, you can turn 4 pieces of sand into a brick of sandstone, which is useful when you need non-gravity bricks, or bricks that are going to stick around. And so, for example, I use sandstone to make my staircase back over to this area. Okay, so I had a successful first lighting trip. Nothing too interesting happened as I was lighting up more area, except the sound effects. So I can't tell if you can tell, but the game is very laggy over here right now. I'm also just kind of stepping down slowly as a result of it. But all of the burning netherrack, plus occasionally encountering blazes, I feel like the sound effects are just going crazy and the game has slowed down. And so I need to edit out, but I'll see you guys back at the base to restock. So I was walking around doing some farming right here, and the game seemed really slow and laggy, and then I discovered why! The big tree is on fire. So apparently at some point when I was up in the desert fighting the blazes, I must have been at such a point where a blaze fired a fireball at me, and it went all the way over to the big tree and caught the big tree on fire. And now the big tree is just burning, burning, burning. And so the good news is, it explains to me why the game has been lagging up on me a bit recently when I've been playing this map. It's because it's trying to render and simulate all the fire that's happening in this tree. The bad news is, I don't know, that's kind of unfortunate. I was looking forward to exploring the rest of the big tree. I do know from having played Good's 404 map that burning down a big area filled with wood can help you out, because kind of all the loot chests will still remain behind. On the one hand. On the other hand, there tend to be just a few kind of random pieces of wood that'll be left, and any torch lighting and stuff that I did up there is probably going to be gone, and so it's going to be dark up there, and I'll just have kind of random skeletons standing on one block. That's going to be kind of a pain in the neck. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know if that's going to make it easier or harder. Maybe I'll be able to see the birdcage somewhere up in the top of the tree. My understanding about how fire spreads is that it only kind of spreads sideways and up, and only occasionally like a tiny bit down. And so I think only the top of this tree is going to burn. But now I basically just need to do something like do some farming around here, or something else that's very simple, because it's really lagging up my game until the fire burns out. But I'm glad I happened to notice this now, as a result, coming back to the tree later and then, seeing then that the entire top of the tree was missing. So at least now we have an explanation. So apparently I was fighting the blazes. That's the only explanation I can come up with anyway. And it also just makes sense in terms of all the lag I was getting in the game earlier, even when I was over in kind of the sand area. So, yep, there you go. I don't know what else to say about that. Okay, I'm standing up on a big pillar of dirt right above my base. And from over here you can see the sand area and the starting island and the gas spawners and all that stuff. And of course the big tree. And so most of it has burned out at the top at this point, and it does seem like it is still kind of burning its way down. And so that's unfortunate from the point of view of probably just about all the wood resources in here are going to go away. The good news is I already have saplings, I have plenty of trees, I have them kind of spread throughout the map, and so I'm not worried about losing wood forever. But the bad news is if there is anything left up at the top, I'm going to have to kind of bridge my way over to it. And so right now I was just trying to climb up higher into the sky just to see if I could eyeball anything that may have been exposed now. And so I'm going to get a little bit higher, and I'll let you know if I see anything. Well, from this distance, I do think I see some things, but I'm not sure what I'm seeing. It looks like there is a slab of mossy cobblestone over there. I think that's where I previously found a loot chest over on this side. Out over here, it looks like there might just be a torch, and so maybe I was exploring over to that end of the tree and it just didn't burn down. There are a few places, so there's this in here, which looks like something, and possibly this over here. Yeah, that may be related to kind of like the loot chest with the railway or something else. There's a few things over here that look like they might just be clusters of cobwebs away at a distance. There's something very green right there. Almost looks like a cactus from back here. I can't really tell, or possibly just vines, but it seems to be a brighter green color. In any case, this is the one that looks kind of most interesting and unusual to me because it looks like it is covered in torches or some other kind of light. Ooh, I see a zombie hopping up and down on a tree over there. But in any case, as we've been talking, you can see that the tree is kind of burning down further and further, and so unfortunately the game is kind of almost unplayable at this point because there's so much happening, and it's really been lagging up, and so I really have to wait for this whole thing to kind of burn down, I think, before I can continue playing. And so, well, it'll give me a good chance to do farming. I see another tree has grown. I've been farming some more bread and making a bigger wheat farm. I've been collecting some apples, etc. And so I'm just going to do more of that for a while. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Ah, what a sad sight. Where once there was a mighty, mighty tree, now there's only random remnants. But yeah, the whole core of the tree has just about burned to the ground right now. In the meantime, I have gotten a lot of good farming done. Let me show you what all. I've grown a couple of pumpkins, my wheat farm size has increased, and here is another piece of delicious wheat that I can go ahead and harvest, and then replant some seeds. And let's see. Yeah, I've got 36 saplings, which isn't all that important. I've got some wheat. I've got a bunch of apples now. And yeah, 21 pieces of wood, 21 pieces of charcoal, a few stacks of torches. So yes, in any case, I feel more organized at this base, and the farming actually has been useful. It's something that I don't own. Here's another pumpkin. Hooray! Farming is something that I don't really enjoy doing in Minecraft, because it's just kind of, like sitting around and kind of tedious work. I guess it's kind of relaxing sometimes when you don't feel like doing anything too ambitious. But at the same time, it's not something I usually enjoy doing, but basically with all this fire burning, the game had lagged up enough that I didn't feel confident trying to fight enemies or build bridges or different things. But now the tree is just about burned down. I expect another couple of minutes and it will be all gone, and then it should be very easy, especially if I get up higher out of the fog distance and close enough to see these things, to be able to find kind of all the remaining cave spider spawners as well as whatever secrets and things we need to get over here. And the only hard part is just going to be kind of, bridging or pillaring up to all of those places. So at some point we'll come back to that. In any case, I have to check on the length of this video. It's probably going to be the end of the video for today, and so kind of a sad end. But as the fires burn out on this video, now we have 2 more areas that we can hopefully finish up from this particular base, both the tree and the sand area that we've just started. And yeah, I feel like I'm in good shape in terms of this base. I have plenty of materials in terms of wood as well as iron and some potions of fire resistance I can use for more of the desert. So yeah, I should be at a good kind of jumping off place. Oh, and I don't think I need to use sugarcane anything too exciting recently. I need to organize this inventory a little bit better. Alright, I'm just babbling. I will see you guys next time. I hope you're having a good day. Bye-bye.